It seems like for weeks now, we've been expecting some sort of news to come out of Pittsburgh in regards to the future of Aaron Rodgers. He's got an offer on the table, but Aaron Rodgers, in typical Aaron Rodgers fashion, is making it all about him and dragging this entire process out. So eventually, we expect to hear whether he's going or whether he's just going to sit there and retire. We don't know. I'm not sure how many of us were expecting this breaking news at 7 this morning. There had been discussions surrounding very talented wide receiver George Pickens of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Obviously, he's got superstar level talent, but he also comes with a lot of drama and baggage and controversy and emotional outbursts and all of these different things. He's on the last year of a contract, wants a new contract. And apparently the Pittsburgh Steelers were not interested in keeping him at the money for all the trouble. And instead, he's now on the way to the Dallas Cowboys. Sources, the trade between Pittsburgh and Dallas for wide receiver George Pickens is expected to include a third-round pick and other pick swaps. George Pickens on his way to Dallas. And, you look at both of these sides. Effectively, what this deal is, the Cowboys are sending this year's third-round pick and next year's fifth-round pick in exchange for George Pickens and a next year seventh-round pick. That's the deal in what we know about it. That's what's going on. And you get 1 year of George Pickens. Maybe you get him to sign a contract extension. All of that's up in the air. But when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys, no excuses for the $60 million man or whatever the hell he's making Dak Prescott. You're going to have CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens. But like I said, George Pickens comes with, other problems, sometimes with teammates, sometimes with opponents, sometimes, just emotional outbursts on the field. And that's one of the things apparently the Pittsburgh Steelers did not want to necessarily invest in. And when it comes to the Pittsburgh Steelers now, in what might have looked like a more attractive place for a quarterback to land potentially when you have DK Metcalf and George Pickens, now all of that's a little different. You look at the Steelers depth chart and DK Metcalf, no George Pickens, which means, Calvin Austin III, Robert Woods slides in there maybe. It looks a little bit different today in terms of would Aaron Rodgers want to go there, or any quarterback, I suppose, although they've missed the boat on a lot of them. Would any quarterback want to go there? Does it look as enticing without potentially throwing the ball to a guy like George Pickens? And I'm just not sure. In Dallas, CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens, and then you still got Jalen Tolbert and that speed of Kevontae Turpin. No excuses. No excuses for Dak Prescott and these Dallas Cowboys other than whatever drama George Pickens may actually bring. But what do you guys think about this trade? Let me know in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.